Hello and welcome to another video on a GTA 5 mod. This one will be of Superman. And wow, is he OP.
Welcome to the Brainy Andy Gaming channel. Let's play.
Okay, so I've paused Superman here. So he's overlooking the Earth there, or actually more specifically, he's overlooking San Andreas Island down below the clouds. If I were to continue up here, I would get into space. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to show you what this mod is capable of doing. And so I'll be there shortly, in a few seconds. And we're breaking through. There we go. So we're now into, well, not quite into outer space, but we will be once we break through these clouds. And there we go. So now we can look down and look at Earth. That's pretty cool. So let's head back and go full speed. Now, the mission here is to go to Fort Zancudo military base on San Andreas Island. Hopefully I can find it right away. I'm so far up. And then the military base, of course, we're going to be attacked by the military for trespassing. And then, this will be a good test of Superman's powers. He has about 4 or 5, maybe 6 things I'd like to show you that are very OP. Some are better for fighting groups. Some are better for melee, one-on-one type of attacks. And then he can use the speed to his advantage, He can just run into objects and just knock them out of the way really far. So let's trigger the 4 or 5 stars here. And let's also test we're at the airport. So yeah, let's go to the military base, of course, which is due north from here. And let's go ahead and zoom over there. At least you can see his flight some more when he's going he's going horizontally there. Okay, there we go. So let's approach the military base cautiously. I see it in the distance. And let's go for it. Let's try to land on the radar tower there. Because what I'd like to do here is go up here, land, and then go to my laser eyes here, laser blasts, on my weapons wheel. Look for some distant objects like tanks to burn with the laser eyes. So let's see here. We've got 4 stars. We got a vehicle down there we can target. We just got to hit it. Does it work? Maybe my aim is just really bad. There we go. You saw the fire effect there. So it's actually a pretty cool long distance attack weapon. Any tanks that we could attack here? Oh, there we've got an aircraft there. I think that's a Chinook. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So there's a Chinook. Let's see if we can get that. Because it's hard to see at night. There we go. Finally got it. Not bad for long distance. And so let's just wait here until more of the military response is here. And let's go ahead and start hovering there. There we go. I like the hover mode. We'll let the military see us just hovering about. Give them a nice, big, juicy target. But no one wants to come out and play so far. So what I'll do is, until they get here in full force, I'm just going to approach this jet. And I'm just going to do a simple B button on my controller. It's just a punch. So yeah, it's a simple Superman punch. Will do that kind of devastation. Now if I hold down or just press the A button quickly, you see I'm in normal sprint mode now. If I press it again, I'm in super sprint mode. So if I were to actually run here and sprint, I'd knock these vehicles out of my path like this. Very effortless. So not even using any special weapons, just running into vehicles. Very easy to clear them out. They're trying to get out of there, but they could not escape. Okay, so let's wait for some more vehicles to arrive. Tanks preferably, if possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our weapons wheel. Let's try to go through a lot of these. So we already saw the laser blast and the long distance effect. Here is the melee ground punch standing. So let's go ahead and approach. Whoops, I think I was too strong there. Okay, so let's approach this soldier here. And let's do a punch. Now you notice the red reticule on the screen there. Once I hover over the target, then I can actually engage the weapon. So let's do a B there. And that's just the super melee punch. Okay, boom. Okay, so that's a good one-on-one weapon. Actually, let's try that against a vehicle. Do we have a tank here? So let's go up to this vehicle here. Target it with our reticule, and let's punch it. Yeah, so it does do damage. The tank is what I really wanted, though. So let's go find a tank. Let's get into super sprint mode and try to find a tank. Wow, the tanks are scared of Superman. That's just not right. So, yeah, no luck there. Let's try a helicopter. Let's just punch it with, or actually a jet. Okay, still destroys it. And let's see what else we can do. Now it's starting to get daylight, so you can probably see more of the action here. Let's go to our weapons wheel and do tornado punches. Again, we have to target our victims. And then you get to see the tornado punch. That is pretty powerful. We try this against a V. Ah, finally a tank. But it doesn't work against the tank. So we're just going to have to punch it. There we go. There are other things we can do for vehicles and tanks on the weapons wheel. But for now, let's do one more tornado punch here. And there we go. Okay, let's look at the weapons wheel again. So we did the tornado punches. Solar flare. Wow, this is OP. So let's take a look at that. And let's see if we can get any tanks. Okay. That's already burnt out. Let's see if we can find something really cool to demonstrate on here. Individuals, not too impressive with this kind of attack. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's target the helicopters there. And yeah, you see the solar flare. It's like a mini nuclear blast effect, right? And so this would be a great weapon against multiple enemies in a small radius. This is obviously too OP. I'm just going to punch it. That's a combo attack. Yep. Wow, the combo attacks are like 3 sequences of attacks. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and land. And again, a nice little blast radius. I want to see vehicles, though. Let's go find... Oh, here we go. Let's just do this. Let's get rid of these jets. Okay. I have to get a little bit closer, I guess. I guess he need... Yeah, his energy... If you can look at the bar below, his energy is low. So he doesn't have like an indefinite blast weapon like that. So he has to recharge. I think you can set the mod so he has infinite, he doesn't get tired or anything like that. So let's take out these 2 aircraft with one blow. Boom. Okay, so that didn't really do a good job, but here's a tank. Let's recharge. There we go. So that did take out the tank. Yep, it's disabled. It's kind of burnt out there. So that's pretty effective. Look at the carnage we've left here on the military base. Need some more target practice here. Okay, so let's go to the weapons wheel again. Let's do super wind blow. This is one of the more passive and gentle attacks, if you will. And this works great on multiple targets, multiple people, multiple vehicles. If I could just find someone or some things to demonstrate on. I think they got scared and ran off. So, although I did see an explosion somewhere. There we go. Finally. All right, let's see the tank first. So the wind does work on them. It's more of a, again, it's not going to necessarily blow it up right away. It's more of a passive, aggressive type of attack. This will work great on smaller vehicles, I'm sure. Like this. Yeah, got to get a little closer. And there we go. You see the effect of that. Okay, so let's try it on an individual. Yeah, pretty OP there. All right, let's see what else we got on our weapons wheel here. We got Burn Eyes. This is a pretty good 1v1 melee attack weapon. And let's go ahead and target someone with our red reticule there. Literally burns the eyes out. So a little gratuitous animation there. And let's see. Yeah, this doesn't work on vehicles, right? So let's see what else we got here. Hard ripoff. It's not one of my favorites. It's a little bit too graphic, so I'm going to skip that. Let's see if we can get heat up target weapon to work. What does this do? Okay, yeah, so it's more like the laser effect, I think. And so I'm just going to have to punch this guy. So I'm not really sure what that weapon really gives us versus the laser blast. Maybe it's just more targeted. Heat up. Oh, I see. It probably targets the weapons as well. So looks like I disarmed this guy here. Let's just punch him out of the way. And let's try to find... Yeah, let's go take a look at that again. Let's see if they have weapons in their hands. And let's see if we can... Oh, well, their own side did that to them, so... Oh, the tank blew them up. And so, yeah, this weapon doesn't work against tanks. I'm just going to have to punch him, I guess. Knock him out of commission. Okay, here's where we can try this. Knocking their weapons out. Did it work? So the weapons should be gone. Yeah, it burns the weapons out of their hands. It leaves them untouched until I do this, of course. So yeah, that's a pretty cool effect. And let's just knock this tank away. What else do we have here? Laser slice head. Let's see what that does. Does it really do what I think it does? I don't think it really takes their head off, though, does it? You kind of see like a laser mark on the neck, I guess, but it doesn't really decapitate or anything like that. It's just a little slice mark. There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the animation now. All right, so what else do we have here? We did the laser blast at the very beginning. The regular laser. I don't know if this really gives us anything. It's just a regular laser, I guess. Yeah. So what else? I think we covered most of these, I believe. Let's just go ahead and do this ground punch attack again. And let's target. And target. Okay, so that's that attack. Again, that was the melee ground punch standing attack. So there you go. That covers most, if not all of the most important Superman powers in this mod. He's very OP, as you can imagine and have seen. In future videos, I plan to do very particular missions, maybe Superman versus drug dealers, Superman versus rogue cops, Superman versus zombies, things like that. So anyway, thanks for joining the ride with me, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I have 4 links above. 2 are links to my past 2 videos that I've made. 1 is a link to a playlist that groups similar videos like the one you just saw. And the last is the logo on my screen. If you click that and subscribe, I would really appreciate your support. Thank you very much.